with the moves made so far, obviously we know we're not done yet, or we think we're not done yet with the moves that we've made so far. But where have you seen our team improving the most? So the incoming guys we've seen that have come in, we have Trevlon Queen, DeAnthony Melton, Daniel House, PJ Tucker, outgoing Danny Green, DeAndre Jordan, and Paul Millsap are the outgoing guys. So of the moves we've made this offseason, where have you seen our team kind of improve the most?
I just think that the depth, versatility, depth, and defensive versatility and depth that you brought in. I think you addressed that. Guys that have proven to be able to contribute, and that they could all succeed in reserve roles. And some have stepped in and started and did well. So I think that right there, you've addressed that. I mean, you obviously lost some size, but I think you addressed your wing depth and wing defense and wing spot up catch and shoot.
Yeah. Teja, where I know going into the offseason, you were big on bringing in that dog presence and kind of that hustler types, and I think we definitely got at least two of those types coming.
Yeah, no, I think so. So I think Millsap and Jordan are addition by subtraction. Queen's more of a developmental player. So we really lost Green and added House, Tucker, and Melton. We got more athletic with Melton, and Eric hit on that a few times. We got versatility with all three of them. Melton, House, and Tucker can guard three positions each. Melton can switch on threes, not stay on them all game, but he can switch on them because of his length. And then House and Tucker are incredibly versatile defenders. All three guys can hit threes. They're all got a little dog in them, some more than others. I think we got stronger overall too. Melton might be our most athletic player now. If not, he's up there. Improved shooting, improved versatility, flexibility with lineups and rotations. Guys that can rebound. Melton's known as maybe one of the, if not the best rebounding guard in the league. Green could play D and he can hit threes, not just corner threes. I looked at his shot chart recently from last year. With Tucker, we got a better rebounder. And Tucker's really relegated to the corner threes, but he's a pretty efficient paint scorer too. Not that, you put him in the paint, want him to score, but that's something that Green just couldn't do. Like Green was a corner three guy, and that was a corner three or three on top of the key, and that was pretty much it. Same goes for House. House can hit the corner three, and he can score a little bit in the paint. I think I saw that House had more made shots in the paint than Green even had attempted last year. So pretty impressive. Or it depends which way you think about it. Green, and it's interesting too, Green just didn't spend any time in the paint, rightfully so, and then poor guy, go figure, look where he got hurt in the paint, because probably he wanted to save his legs for just corner threes and whatever energy he had left for defense. But I think we got stronger, better rebounding, and more versatility.
Yeah, I saw that shot chart too. That was the thing. Kind of Green shot pretty much everywhere on the court besides the paint, whereas Tucker, it's kind of all over the place, but it's mainly the spots and then the corners, and then like in the
corner and paint.
Yeah.
Same with House too, except he had a little more like elbow going on there, a little more on the wings. But
I saw something the other day. It's fans. Everyone's got an opinion right online, but someone was saying, well, Sixers fans shouldn't be as excited about the Danuel House pickup because Danuel House was a free agent pretty much all last year when Utah was signed him to a 10-day contract. Because we're getting a guy who was a free agent during the season, and all Sixers fans were excited about that. I don't get that. I forgot where I saw it. It was on Twitter somewhere, but what do you say to it?
I think that his situation was different because he was with Houston, and Houston just totally went younger and went in a different direction. Mm-hmm. So I think he was a free agent not because of his play, more so because of the direction the team was going in. Mm-hmm. And if you look at their team, they have a lot of guys that was kind of like him. So, why kind of have him around if he's not going to – if you're going to go a different direction as far as playing guys. Mm-hmm. And I think that was the case for him. And you see he was picked up and had success and was on the team in the playoffs and playing. Yeah. So that's, to me, isn't the guy that's just a guy that don't have.
He got in bubble trouble too. He brought a girl into his room.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
He got in trouble. He got in trouble in the house.
Yeah. I mean, he got caught.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to put it because damn right, he probably was not the only one. Let's be honest here, man. Come on.
He got caught. Yeah.
But I mean, another reason I don't agree with that too is because people said similar things. I know it's not the exact same situation, but everyone criticized our Drummond pickup because he was like, "Oh man, he was a joke on the Lakers, and now he's like your best free agent acquisition." Drummond had a great season with us, and then that's a guy that a lot of teams and a lot of fans wanted this offseason because of the way he played with us last year. So, you know what? Let people say what they want. And then when the guy turns his season around, everyone's, all over his jock afterwards. So, I don't care about that. He actually had a really good end of the season with Utah.
Yeah, he did.
So,
and next year, people are going to look at with the 1 year left in his contract and be like, wow, he's getting paid that much. Like, I mean, that's a steal.
Yeah, I agree. I think Phil needs something to talk about,
Yeah, and also it's just I'm not gonna say Philadelphia fans, but a lot of Philadelphia fans, they're more critical in the beginning.
You can't see where they're coming from. I mean, as far as I can see where people are not excited as Teja is about him. That's a fair kind of.
I did want him before we signed him, so yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. I just think that he's I'm probably not as excited as Teja. So
what you're saying, Eric,
but I'm more excited than the people that are being negative.
so what you're saying, Eric, is that I shouldn't turn all my Simmons jerseys to House?
No, I'm just saying, like I get that he's
on my 25.
He's a guy that fits a role for us.
Mm.
To say that maybe he's a guy that he seals our championship.
No,
that's tough. But I think that he's a guy that will help us. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he was playing big. I hate to bring up the word Houston, but he was playing big minutes for a team and starting for a team with championship aspirations.
Yeah,
on a stacked Houston team. So why he can't do that for us?
I've known him since he was in college. Though he's a pro and he can help a team and he can help us win. From that standpoint, and he's very helpful. But a lot of times when people think of free agents, they think of the big splash.
Yeah,
I don't think he's necessarily a big splash, but he's a guy that can definitely help us.
Mm.
Who was the biggest free agent acquisition this year? It was Brunson, right? Because everyone else stayed, right?
That was a trade though. That wasn't a free agent acquisition.
No, they signed him. They signed him.
He's a free agent.
That was a free agent. That wasn't a trade.
Yeah, apparently he didn't give it opportunity. He just he left right away.
Even if it's a trade and sign, it's still a free agent.
Yeah.
That's it, though, right? Everyone else stayed, right? He was the biggest free agent signing.
Unless Aiden, we'll see what happens with Aiden.
That's true. Well, those rumors are swirling. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, I also read that okay, I was thinking of Brogdon. I keep getting Brunson and Brogdon mixed up. But yeah, did you guys see that the Brogdon stuff? They haven't even done the physical yet with that whole thing. So they're saying there might be a snag in that whole process.
We'll see.
I read that yesterday, but then I saw they did their dual press conference with Danuel Gallinari today, so maybe they did it finally.
Okay, well, that was last night when I read that tweet that there was.
Yeah, then I saw.
I would think if that was the case, I think it would be a bigger deal.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But yeah, Teja's a big Danuel House fan. Teja hasn't played a small ball 5 for us.
Yeah,
I don't have anything. I have that. I don't have that.
On your clipboard, you got that. Okay,
I got them penciled in on my roster. Yeah,
your different lineups. Your small ball line, you got him at 5.
I mean, look, depending on the matchup, he could. Who's our backup 5 right now?
Well, I mean, Paul Reed or Bassi.
Yeah, okay.
I bet you
want to put let's see on practice floor, Paul Reed at 5. Danuel House can man up Paul Reed at the 5.
I mean, I'd love to watch that, but I mean, Paul Reed's towers over him and at his 6'9", and now the House is 6'6".
I mean, those are just inches unless you could use it. You know what I mean? Like that's fine.
Hey, man, the guy's stacking on pounds this offseason.
Yeah, he's stacking on pounds.
He can jump higher too.
Yeah, he can.
He ain't no house though. Right now, he's like an apartment complex.
Oh man.